Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day. We are going to get started with a light stretch, and then we're going to do some pull core. So you're not going to need anything except a mat or carpet and yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're just going to start with a deep inhale up and exhale. Straight legs, touch your toes or in between your legs, and slight bend in your knees and roll up. 3 times. Inhale and exhale. Slight bend and roll up. One more time. Slight bend and roll up. Good. We're going to roll our head to the right. Nice and slow. And to the left. Good. Look to the right and left shoulder. Look down and up. Good. Shrug those shoulders up and down 5 times. Roll your shoulders back and forward 3 times. Good. We're going to reach to the right. Slide that right arm down the right leg. Reach as far as you can. Rotate your body back and down towards your right leg. Your leg should be straight right now. You're going towards your right leg. Bend that left knee 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Place that left hand on the floor. Raise your right arm. Wiggle your fingers, roll your wrist out. Good. Come to the middle. Slight bend in your knees and roll up. To the left, same thing. Slide that left hand down your left leg. Reach over. Open your arms up. You're opening that shoulder out, but it's really stretching that lower side. And down towards your left leg. From here, you're going to bend your right leg 3 times. 2, and 1. Good. Place that right arm down to the floor, left arm to the ceiling. And back in the middle. Cross those arms. You're going to go back and forth. Good. You're going to put your hands down, bend into a squat position 3 times. 3, straighten, 2, and 1 more. Straighten feet together. Walk out halfway, push those heels to the floor. You're in a downward dog position. Really stretch out those calves. You can kind of go on your toes, stretch out your toes. And push up position. You're going to lower slowly into a cobra stretch. Release your head. Push back. You could use your core with all of this. This can still be core strength. Make sure when you're stretching, you're keeping your core tight. From here, you're going to bring your right leg out. Back leg goes straight. You can come up, or you can keep your arms on the floor, wherever is comfortable for you. Drop that back knee. Back to push-up position. Lower. Cobra stretch. And child's pose. And here you're going to bring that left leg into a lunge. Right leg is straight. Come up to your knee, if you can. Wrap those hands, strap your bottom leg. And go ahead and lay on your back. And move the screen down a little bit. For this, going to just stretch out our back and then we're going to get started. So roll out your right leg, right ankle. Bring your knee to your chest as high as you can. Grab behind your knee. Keep your hips stable, and you're just flexing that foot and back down. You did that 3 times. Flex through your foot. And one more time. Good. You're going to drop it. Pull it over to the left. I'm popping like crazy. You should feel a stretch in your shoulder as well. Straighten that leg out to the side. Windmill it all. And down. Same thing on the left side. Roll that ankle out. Good. Behind your knee. Flex that foot. And down. 3 times. And down. Last time. And down. Cross it over. The big inhale. Exhale. Good. Stretch that leg out to the side. Windmill it around. And both knees to your chest. Rock to stand up. I'm going to go ahead and get started. You can grab a drink. Get on your feet and we'll start. All right. Pillar core is all about our torso, our shoulders, our core. So we're going to be working a little bit of all that. So we're going to have movements that are standing up, movements that are on the floor. So I'm going to keep it pretty short. It's not going to be a very, very long workout. It probably won't take the full 30 minutes. But if you don't feel like it's enough for you, you can repeat at the end, watch it back, do it again, and then you'll have as long as a workout as you want. But we're going to start. I'm really focusing on engaging my core today. So most people kind of stand with their sway back. We want to tuck our glutes under, okay, and really get that core in. That's what it means to engage your core. So if I came over and I kind of punched your stomach, which I wouldn't do, but if I did, abs or not, I'd feel that underlying tightness of your core, okay? So we're just going to start with a simple balance exercise. I'm going to let my left leg go behind me. My hips aren't opening up. They're staying square. For 10 on each side, I'm going to have my arms above my head. I'm going to keep that core intact, how I said. Head stays in line. Go over as far as you can. And back up. I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm squeezing my core. Everything, all right? You have 10 on each side. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and get started. Your supporting leg can be slightly bent. You don't want to lock it out. Good. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Go as slow as you need, as fast as you can, and really focus. Make sure you're keeping those deep breaths throughout. Good. And whenever you get to 10, you'll switch sides. You'll definitely feel which side is weaker, which side you're trying to not use your core as much. This would be this side for me. My leg might not go as high, but I'm really focusing on staying in one line, squeezing. Keep going until you get to 10. Be right back. Good, now you'll be doing a walkout. We'll lower into our push-up. So we'll walk out straight legs, get that nice hamstring stretch. We're gonna lower slow. Cobra stretch. Downward dog. Touch your ankles. And then that's it. Okay, we never stand back up. I lied. We do stand back up. Touch your ankles. Walk back in. You don't have to stand up in between. If you want that extra glute squeeze, you can. That's normally what I do. And then walk back out. You have 10 of these, so go ahead and get started. Lower. Stretch is kind of like our stretch we did in the beginning. That's why I said you can use your core on this. Push it downward dog. Tap, tap, and walk back in. Good squeeze. It's 2. Really focus on lowering that push up. Stretching out that back. Core tight. Good job. All the way to 10. These are preparing us for our push-ups that we'll do later. So be ready. Good. Keep it up. Got it. Good. Once you've done 10, go ahead and lie on your back. Dog hair all over me. And we're going to do some hollow holds. So you're going to have your arms behind you, your feet a little above 6 inches. We're going to hold here. We're going to count to 5. We're going to hold here, count to 5. We're going to do that 5 times. And then we're just going to hold 6 inches with our back on the floor for 30 seconds. Okay? So I'll count out loud. If you need to do it yourself and you're still working on the other things, go ahead and do that. But if not, try to chime in with me. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Don't let those feet touch the ground. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Squeeze your core. And last 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 and 5. Go ahead and lie your back on the floor. Get your hand placement where you want. You're going to hold 6 inches, 30 seconds, go. Ten more seconds. Good. Come down. All right, we're going to hold a side plank with hip dips, all right? You're going to have 20 hip dips. When you do your side plank, here, I'll face you. Make sure those feet are stacked. Your arms are going to come up to the ceiling, all right? shoulder is right above your elbow, and you dip for 20. Go whenever you're ready. Tight, right here. Keep it tight. Good. Once you've done 20 on that side, you'll switch to the side. You should feel your hip burning a little bit in a good way. Obviously not painful, but that's how you know it's working. So don't give up when it gets tiring. Ready? Other side for 20. Got it? Good. All right, I'm hoping you guys are similar to where I just finished. Now we're into those push-ups I was talking about. When you do a push-up, you're supposed to be in one straight line. Excuse me. And you don't want your head to go like this. And you want to go down as far as you can. If you need to drop to your knees, you can. Just make sure you stay in that straight line. If you do it from your knees, you don't want to be here with your butt back, okay? You want your hips to drop. You're still in that straight line. Core tight, okay? Shoulders pushed back. Then you do your push-up, okay? That is if you need to do that. We're just doing 10 nice and simple push-ups. Try your best to do them on your toes in the normal manner. But obviously, if you need to go to your knees, do that. The whole point of this is to go as slow as you need, but to really focus on your form and to really squeeze in that core. So a lot of us tend to do this in our push-ups or this. We need to be in one straight line, squeezing, right? Get ready and go. You got it. Just 10, you got it. I know they're hard. If you're a guy and you feel like you can do more, go ahead and do 20, but I want really good form, okay? Or if you're a girl who can do 20, whatever you feel up to. I know push-ups are one of my weaker points. I've been trying to do them every night, not on my knees, to try to get back my strength in that area, but some people are just better at them. All right. Now we're just going to do traditional crunches. All right. With these, though, I want your elbows open. So a lot of times, we do a crunch, we're here, putting a lot of strain on our neck, and it's not allowing our abs to work as hard. We'll keep your shoulders out, elbows out. Core's tight. My pelvis is pushed down, so my heel spine's touching the floor. I'm going to lift my shoulder blades off the floor. I'm doing 30 of these. Elbows out, with knees like this, and then I'm going to do 30 more like this, all right? Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and get started. Really get those shoulder blades off the floor and keep your arms out the whole time. Keep looking at the ceiling too, it helps. To go. Got it? And then when you're done with that, you got your legs up. For 30, go. You'd rather have your hands down here, whatever is better for you. Good. Stretch it out. Oh, it burns. All right, since we're already here, we're just gonna go ahead and do them. The core is tight. You're gonna peel up from the floor. We're doing a glute bridge. Your toes are slightly out. You're peeling from here up. Your chest doesn't go up, it stays down because your core has to work. Squeeze your glutes and back down, all right? We're doing 30 of those regular, and then we'll do 30 pulses, and then we'll do 30 in outs, okay? This will be a burner for your glutes, but it's also working your core. So make sure you're activating your core. Ready? And go. Come on. Down your own. You have 30. Really squeeze. And then we're at the top. You're just going to pulse for 30, okay? You're just squeezing your glutes, releasing. Might feel funny, but it's really working that torso, your hips, your glutes, right where we want it. So do 30 of them. It should hurt. It's really working those meatiest in your glutes, small muscles. After you've done 30, then you'll do the in outs, okay? Keep those hips up. In out for 30. Hips up. Even when it burns, fight through it. Whew. All right, guys. Go ahead and stand up. So a few more. Ooh, sorry. I always think it's a good angle, but it's not. All right. So this one may seem simple, but again, targeting those abs of ours. So we're going to be out to the side. Watch that stance already, not here. Tuck it in, okay? You're going to windmill. Bring your knee, okay? So we're working the side obliques. Again, it might feel funny, but we're working core, oblique. Point those toes if you can. You have 20 of them. That was 2. Go ahead and get started. Got it? Keep that back straight when you do your windmill. Keep going. You're going to take a minute to make sure you're doing them correctly. Squeeze. Use your core. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your core. Squeeze your glutes. You got it. Am I annoying you guys yet? Keep it up. Even though I can't see you, don't give up. This is also getting our heart rate up, which is good. Sweat and calories. Keep going until you get to 20. Good. Keep going. I'm gonna grab a drink. All right, last thing we're gonna do on the floor. We're gonna hold a minute plank, all right? Same thing applies as the push-up. You don't wanna arch your back. You wanna make sure you're in a straight line. Then after we do that, we're gonna just burn our arms and our core. And we're gonna do 15, actually 14, we'll do 7 on each side of down, down, up, ups, okay? Sorry, I have dark hair in my eye. Whew. So get down there, we're gonna start with our plank hold. Now, for a minute, the goal is to stay in a regular plank the whole time. If you need to, you cannot drop, but you can lift to your left or your right side. That is allowable. It's allowable. I will allow that. Okay, so we have our plank. Ready? Make sure you're in that good stance. And we have a minute. Starting now. We're almost halfway. Halfway. You got it. $15 left. Almost there. Fight. And come down. All right, shake out those arms. And then you have 14 up, up, down, downs. Then we'll do a light stretch and we're out of here. All right. Like I said, if that wasn't long enough or you wanted a longer core workout, repeat everything again. All right. Let's get to it. Let's end strong. Start in that push-up position. You do 7 on each side. So you'll start with your right, and then you'll do 7 on your right, 7 on your left. Go. 1, 2, 3. You got it. Count yourself. And switch. And down. Whew. All right, guys. That's a good workout. We're going to end with a light stretch. Butterfly position. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and release over. Try to get your heels to your belly button. Your back straight. Good. Cross that right leg over. Bring your knee to your chest. Should feel stretch in your hip. Make those in a straight line and sit over again. Deeper stretch in your hip. Switch sides. Good, and over. Good, feet out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, try to touch your toes. Press those shoulders down. Pick up that right leg. Turn to the right. Bend it over and cross. You're really stretching out that lower back. Release, other side. Cross it over. Good. Come to a squat position. Push those 2. One more time. Cross those arms and swing, let your neck go. Twist to the right and the left. Roll up with a slight bend in your knee. Alternate bringing your knees to your chest. And alternate bringing your heels to your bottom, stretching those quads out. Good. Cross those arms over your body. And clasp your hands behind you, over as far as you can. Release and roll up. You can roll out your neck. And you are good to go. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you guys on Friday.